The United Nations says Myanmar's military has committed genocide against the Rohingya. Myanmar denies this and says its army is fighting militants. Now it has to convince the UN's highest court. The defence team is being led by none other than Myanmar's leader, Aung San Suu Kyi. The Nobel Peace Prize laureate has been widely criticised for her apparent indifference to the atrocities committed against the Rohingya. She's been stripped of at least 9 human rights awards, including one from Amnesty International. Suu Kyi has denied the continued persecution of the Rohingya.
Since the 5th of September, there have been no armed clashes and there have been no clearance operations.
The legal case has been filed by Gambia. The small West African nation has accused Myanmar of carrying out mass murder, rape and devastation of entire Rohingya communities.
The Gambia, which is bringing this case on behalf of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, wants to send a clear message to Myanmar and to the rest of the international community that the world must not stand by and do nothing in the face of terrible atrocities that are occurring around us.
The International Court of Justice rules on disputes between nations. It cannot prosecute individuals. It's the first time the court is investigating genocide claims without relying on findings of other tribunals. But Myanmar could be facing more legal action. The International Criminal Court has recently approved an investigation, and a court in Argentina is doing the same. Myanmar is a signatory to the 1948 Genocide Convention, which commits it to preventing and punishing the crime. But investigators believe many Rohingya are still at risk.
We conclude that there is a strong inference of continued genocidal intent on the part of the state in relation to the Rohingya, that there is a serious risk of genocide recurring, and that Myanmar is failing in its obligations under the Genocide Convention to prevent genocide.
Last year, Myanmar's army released the results of an internal investigation into its actions in Rakhine State, absolving itself of all blame. The only punishment meted out so far has been US travel bans on 4 senior generals. Gambia wants an immediate end to the violence, the perpetrators punished and the victims compensated. The cases could last several years, but many hope they're the first steps towards justice for those who've been described as the most persecuted people on earth. Shamim Chowdhury, TRT World, The Hague.